Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some Jund Midrange, using a couple of the new cards, namely the Virtue of Persistence, the Collector's Vault, the Agatha's Soul Cauldron, and the Mosswood Dread Knights, and the Turtle, and the End. So, a decent amount of new cards. Basically, we're using the Golgari sort of shell in Trespasser, Liliana, Dread Knight, all the removal, along with land cycling through Soul of Windgrace, lands into the graveyard via the Tortoise, as well as the Collector's Vault, to then also do fun Jund things of days gone by, reanimating big things like Titan of Industry and Etali with the Cruelty of Gix, which we can put into the graveyard with Liliana, or also the Collector's Vault. They can also be milled by the Turtle. So, yeah, that's the deck. Pretty straightforward mid-range. We do have quite a few basics in the mana base, 6 to be exact, to combine with our Riveteer's Overlook, so that we always have a land in the graveyard for the Soul of Windgrace to get back, hopefully. Other than that, everything is pretty straightforward, so without further ado, let's get into the games, and yeah, I'll see you in the video. Going first, Mulligan. Keep this, plus one of our Go for the Throats, and then just look to draw with the old Dread Knight. Or do I just trade for this Wormlet? Probably going to go for the Throat on it anyway. But I guess this is fine to have out as a blocker for now. We can play our tap land next turn, go for the Throat, and then Turtle next turn, or the turn after. Golgari. Golgari artifacts, probably food, makes this very bad. The End, though, maybe not so bad. Our cutdown should be okay, though, because I don't think this deck has a lot of things that avoid the cutdown, artifact creature-wise, so I'll have to find them. I'm probably deciding whether or not they want to take out the Dread Knight, or... Nope, they go for the play. There's the cutdown. Perfect. Alright. So then, is it tap land? I don't think it is. Or actually, I do think it is, because we can still trade with the Wormlet, right? So, let's cut this down before it can do anything scary. We'll play our tap land, make sure that we get the Turtle out on time, and then hold back so that we can trade. Unless they play 2 food here, which is unfortunate. If they do that, or 2 artifacts, not food. I mean, probably food, but... Ooh, Breeders. It's actually another good target, but let's get the Turtle online here. Nice, we actually milled a couple lands, which makes Windgrace good. Maybe I was supposed to kill the Greeters there, but eh. Huh? They still pass. Here's Windgrace. And discard to game 3. I don't really want to do that. Let's see if they want to trade for a Turtle. Okay. Easy trade for them. Laundry. Okay. Interesting inclusion. So I think we will discard a land and draw a card. And it will be this one. Another Turtle. Just attack them. Probably the play. I mean, who needs to play things when you can just eat in? Okay. I accept. Boseiju, and not for the cottage. Or Liliana.
This is my home, and I don't... We all have things we'd rather forget.
I discard my removal. In a show of defiance. Okay. Laundry. No more of that, please.
You picked a fight with the wrong
And now we play
necromancer.
Turtle. And we discard land. And that'll do it. I'm going first. Don't like that. Also don't like that we don't have black mana. Rather unfortunate. Okay. I think we toss the end. Brotherhood's End can help us out if it's more of an aggressive deck. Doesn't seem to be, though. Other Brotherhood's End is not ideal in this situation. Wedding announcement. Okay. Maybe Brotherhood's End is okay. Let's get our Trespasser online. Now the question is... Oh, they flip tonight. Nighttime is the right time. Let's see if we get an Emperor here. Would love to see Wandering Emperor. Maybe make a 2/2. We play our other land here. Uh-huh. Or even exile, I don't even care.
I'm home.
They discarded Tamiya.
I am almost
Interesting.
sad to see
Alright.
you go.
Blow up the board.
I'll be back.
Cottage gonna be big here if they're playing 3 Blind Mice, which I think they probably are.
Phyrexia's story infects the mind, becoming
Plus.
unforgettable. You do not write the story.
Is it Brotherhood's End or is it Cottage? We have to kill the Tamiyo. Or is it Tortoise? I think it's Brotherhood's End now.
Metal is stronger than flesh.
But now we have to worry about another Wandering Emperor, don't we?
Such an imperfect form.
That will do. Ugh, missed the land though. Hate that for us. Alright, we'll pass.
You do not write this story.
Oh, we'll wait till end step. Let's see if they have the Emperor. Nope. Oh, maybe they do and they're just slow rolling. Alright, Turtle. Land. We'll go with the tap land. Doesn't particularly matter in this case, but... Another one.
As sure as the moon rises, so too
Ooh.
shall Phyrexia.
They go for the tap. Alright. Let's take the only thing they can make a copy of.
Submit.
Back down to
and
1.
Phyrexia will embrace you.
Plus, again, they need removal for the cottage here. Uh-huh.
Such an imperfect form.
No one tapping for us. So, one less to activate. If we played Turtle, not enough still. We have to go Cottage here. We could just not go Cottage, play Turtle instead. Potentially dodge removal onto the Cottage, then we have two things on the field to pressure Tameo. I like that better. And if they Sunfall, they only get two things, we can cut it down. Actually, no, it'll be a 3/3, won't it? Yeah. Okay, well, I will pay. Lovely. Okay. Here comes the cottage. They run 4 Tameos, probably.
Our will cannot be denied.
At least 3, but that's aggressive. That is aggressive. Alright. Let's get in there. Start taking these Tameos out of the bin.
Revel in your
I think we draw.
victory.
If we hit land, we can also play the Dread Knight. They could make disappear this, which is fine because we have Titan next turn. And that would get caught by a make disappear. Okay. Instead of bringing out the cottage, I think we'll just play something that stays on the battlefield. Pressure. We have ways to get this back. That's fine. That's fine. Do I run out Titan here? I have enough for make disappear, and then also, if they Sunfall, we can cut down our Dread Knight so that we can draw with it later. So they probably play a lot of exile stuff. We'll just go destroy their, what's it called? And then make a 4/4. That is a Tameo target though, so maybe that was incorrect. We'll see. If they do run 4 Tameos, which would be absurd. Would be absurd. Let's see what they do here. They need a beanstalk or something. Yeah, 3 Tameos. Oh, is it 4? No, it's 3. Greedy. Greedy, greedy. And they know they play, we know they play Wandering Emperor, so these will be helpful for us. We definitely value the Dread Knight over the Titan in terms of like what we would not want to get exiled. So we can just use our own removal to save our creatures, but it looks like the opponent has had enough of the graveyard hate. Can't say I blame them. We'll see though. So far we've just been Jund gamers, well I guess apart from the Brotherhood's End. Alright, well that will do it. Alright, Donald goes first. We do have a cut down. Missing 3rd land though, and we have tapped. I think we mulligan. Okay, well, all the removal in the known possible universe. Brotherhood's End doesn't hit anything though, so I guess we'll send that. Maybe should have been the Terra Sunder. We'll see. Voice of the Blessed Gaming. Let's see if they have it on too. Initiate. Interesting. Okay. Cut down for Thalia then. Right now these aren't doing much. Arian. Kill it. This is quite troublesome. Really regretting throwing away the Brotherhood's End now. Okay. Just getting bullied. Do I cut down now? I don't think so. I think they have Virtue. And we need to kill the 2/2. We also need to re-find Brotherhood's End. Or literally any creature. Any creature will do. Yeah, there's the Virtue. Okay. So let's do this. So no training for them. They play Virtue. We answer it all. And now we're out of things. Oh god. I think it's Takenuma here. I think it is Takenuma here. What a disaster. Okay. Down to 7. Come on, Takenuma. Ha! That would have been so many lands in a row. How ridiculous. Alright, let's draw with the Dread Knight first. Soul of Windgrace. Let's play that. So that we have Titan online next turn. There's ossification, but we get it right back. They know about the Titan. Ah! That's scary. Okay. So I think we destroy and gain 5 here. Is the Initiate's Train. And we can block the Vanguard with the Titan for a trade unless they have another creature. Virtue. Not a human. And they can't play the Virtue now. We take these trades. So it's like this and like this. And then we can Cruelty of Gix our Titan back. Quite the draw. But do we wait a turn to do that? Do we wait a turn to do that? We need to get rid of the Virtue. But if they top deck a Brutal Cathar, we're wrecked. I think we have to play the Dread Knight. And then let's also play the Cauldron. We need them to just slam Virtue here. And not have a Brutal Cathar. Because yeah, our only way of getting rid of that once it's on the field is with the Gix into Titan. Perfect. See if they know attack as well. Nice. Okay. So we'll take the Initiate because we can use the counters later as well. To, like, remove 3 counters or whatever. Gix's Command, you say? I think it still has to be Titan, right? Good old Jund. A Jund classic right here. Alright, destroy. And... I think we go for a 4/4. No attacks. We can Gix's Command next turn and give the Titan +1/+1 lifelink. Alright, we got there. We keep this one, right? Double Dread Knight. How much do we need that? I think we keep removal. And then we get green with the Outlook. Fortunately, on a hand like this, we go first. Rot Priest, you say, huh? Good top deck. Into Trespasser. Here's the Ivy. Ooh, better top deck. Keep him off the field.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
Yeah. Going first, we have no black mana. That is a problem. It's certainly a problem. We have to mulligan. Okay, better. I think it's Windgrace here. On a red. If that's the case, see if we can get a trade. Swifty. Into burn. So, probably going to be Liliana minus for us. Yeah, the mana doesn't quite line up with this, so this has to go. Could Virtue, but I think we just do this now.
Happy to help. Off you go.
Also, could potentially be a nice little distraction for them. Eldon. That'll be our Virtue. I'm gonna say, I don't know what the choice is there.
Fun when they hit back.
I really want to play Trespasser, though. I want to play Trespasser. The Virtue? Virtue play Vault? Alright. I've convinced myself. Because if we hit a land, we can draw and Trespasser. Well, not really, but, you know. Okay. More damage to the face. Keep on top. Probably a land. Go for the throat, though. Oh! Am I supposed to just cycle and go for the throat on something? Or play Trespasser and make them deal with it? Probably get on board. Probably get on board. Since they're far away from an adversary, we take what gives us life. Impulse. Okay. Can't cast that. And do nothing. Brotherhood's End, though. Ooh, Brotherhood's End. I think we attack them, flip Day Knight, and pass. Again, we'll take the Swift Spear. So now they can convoke all they want, but it's going to eat their turn. They tap the Swifty to do it and discard a card. Okay. Squee. I draw. Windgrace. Oh my god, these options. But if they get Squee on board, Brotherhood's End is so good. Okay. I've convinced myself again. Put a big boom boom in front of them. Can they get the Squee? They can. Hopefully they just go for that. We have another. Okay. I block you. Beautiful. Could have saved that for life gain, but who needs that? My Brotherhood's End. And I played this. Okay, Foundry acquired. Let's see if they bring out Squee here. They concede. Cat Demon too strong. For puny mono red. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. That was our Jund midrange. There have been 3 versions of the deck. 8 and 5 overall. 62% win rate, 81 on the play, 45 on the draw. Played for about an hour. And big differences. So, version 1 created 8 days ago now. Wow, yeah, in Mythic. And we went 3 and 3 with it, but it was greedy. So, version 2, we amended it a little bit, added Collector's Vault, removed the Iron Crag. And then version 3, which is the most recent version, is kind of where all the big changes were. So we removed a lot of the greedier stuff, like Breach the Multiverse, Burn Down the House, which is just a little bit too slow, I think, at this point. Virtue of Persistence, bringing the count down to 2, and 2 Collector's Vault, bringing the count down to 1. We added in more removal and a cut down, a Go for the Throat, and the End, and then added in 2 Titans of Industry because the life gain is nice, and it also has a lot of mobility. So Titan, fantastic card. We also added in Riveteer's Overlook, because the big problem I was having was there were no lands for Soul of Windgrace to get. So 3 outlooks, 2 forests, 1 mountain, 1 swamp made it into the deck, and we had an 83% win rate, 75 on the play, 100% on the draw, 5 and 1. It took us from very cleanly from Platinum 2 into Platinum 1. Wait. Hang on. Refresh. Professional YouTuber. Did we not rank up? Mono red game? Hello? Whatever. You saw it was there. Mono red. We defeated them, and we have risen to Platinum 1. But yeah, that was the deck. Pretty straightforward. I do like the inclusion of red, and I like going back to Soul of Windgrace. It reminds me of when Jund midrange was all the rage back when Fable of the Mirrorbreaker wasn't banned. So yeah, I do enjoy this one. I think the Golgari list is probably better, just because it's a little bit more consistent with the mana base. You don't have to use the triomes, and yeah, I think it just is a little bit, like I said, more consistent overall. But you know, Jund, you can play Etali, so there's that. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.